The Mules are coming off a 74-72 win over top-ranked Washburn, hosting the Northeastern State Riverhawks. UCM enters the contest 9-4 in MIAA play, 18-7 overall. The Mules would trail by 10 5 minutes into the game. Pull-up triple from the top of the key from Kyran Tilley stops a 15-5 run by the Riverhawks. That would get things going for the Mules. Here, Tilley takes it to the hoop, puts up a floater over two defenders through some contact. A few possessions later, Noah Martin with the open lane takes it and finishes with his left. That's followed by Tilley blowing past the Riverhawks defense, gets underneath and scores, part of a 9-2 run for UCM. Under 9 minutes until the break, Lazarick Houston driving kicks it out to Javon Hill on the right wing, connects for three. That gets Central Missouri within 3. Less than 3 minutes to play in the half. Houston doing Houston things. He's gonna flip it high off the glass and in. A few possessions later, Hill with a steal, gives to Houston, goes the other way, gets into the paint, kicks it out to a wide open Tilley, drains the 3. Right before the break, Trinell Parker dishes to AJ Lux on the baseline, who slams it home. Mules close the half on a 13-point run. Central Missouri heads into the locker room up 41-32. Second half, Houston feeds Parker in the lane, lays it in, Mules up 13. A few possessions later, Houston to Hill knocks down the triple. Central Missouri with a 15-point advantage with 16 minutes left to play. More from the Mules from long range. Hill again this time from the left wing. Then Houston off the screen connects, pushes Central Missouri's lead to 21. From there, it was all Mules, taking down the Riverhawks by the final 92-65. Kyran Tilley led with a game-high 25 points. Lazarick Houston finished with 21 points plus a game-high 7 assists. Javon Hill had 14 points and 6 rebounds. And Trinell Parker chipped in with 12 points and 6 boards. The Mules improved to 10-4 in the MIAA, 19-7 overall.
Good game. You know, the longer that game went, maybe the better we played. I thought Northeastern was tremendous there to start the game, kind of the first 12 minutes or so. They were a step quicker than us. We had a hard time handling them in transition. We were maybe just a half step slow and didn't have great energy, great connectedness defensively. And sometimes when you start a game like that, it's hard to get that back. But credit our guys. I thought they were able to get that back. And the longer the game wore on, the better we played.
I think it starts in the locker room during halftime. Like, we all know, like, we're fine. Everything's going to be okay, even though we're up. It's just that kind of stuff, I think, pushes us to play more together and extend the lead like we did in the second half. You know, I was an okay passer and just, like, an all right defender. But I feel like, I just got better in, like, all, like, the other, like, categories other than, like, scoring. You know, like, always, like, just seeing other people, just making the right reads and being, especially, like, being a leader.
I know the guys are super excited to play Arkansas Fort Smith. They have great respect for them. You know, we've kind of been even throughout the conference standings here. And, you know, for it to be game of the week, for it to be on TV, you know, I know the guys are really looking forward to that. We know nothing about how we're going to guard them or how they're going to guard us yet, just because they're in the South and we only get to play them one time. And because you only get to play them once, these games are super important. And we'll need a great crowd. You know, a vocal crowd, an energized crowd will go a long ways to helping us on Saturday.
Up next, the Mules host number 25 ranked Arkansas Fort Smith Saturday, February 14th. Game time is set for 1 p.m.